Slide down onto the floor on your side and roll onto your back. Place your feet sits bones width apart, not hips width apart, so that they're inside of your hips. And place your hands on your hips so that you can feel what's happening in your pelvis. We're going to go into some pelvic tilts. You're going to push your navel into the floor. Your lower back will touch the floor. And now release that and drop your pubic bone down towards your heels, creating space underneath your back. So you're going to rock between these 2 points, navel to spine, spine to floor, and then drop the tailbone down or the pubic bone down towards your heels. Again, rocking between these 2 points just to mobilize the lower back. And now place your hands on the floor. Curl the tailbone underneath you and lift the hips up towards the ceiling, reaching your knees forward over your toes. You want to feel like you're pulling the mat underneath your body as you go into this exercise. This will really kick on the hamstrings. Again, curl the tailbone underneath you, lift the hips up towards the ceiling, making sure the knees doesn't go out to the side, but reach your knees forward over your toes as you melt down bone by bone, oozing the spine down into the mat. And again, articulating through each vertebrae, lifting the hips up. Keep the chest relaxed, keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the neck relaxed, keep your jaw relaxed as you ooze the spine down bone by bone. And again, articulating up. And then melting the spine down. The chest melts, the middle of the back melts, the lower back touches the floor, and then the tailbone drops down towards your heels. Again, curl the tailbone underneath you, lift the hips up towards the ceiling, reaching the knees over the toes, and then ooze the spine down. And just allow your breath to be normal here. Don't focus too much on the breath. Just make sure you are breathing. Feel like you're opening the hips and softening the chest down into the mat. And again, articulating through the lower back, reaching the knees forward, keep the chest relaxed, and ooze the spine down, melting into the floor. The floor is your friend. Continue to check in with your body, making sure that your knees don't open out to the side, but they stay in alignment with your hips. Good. Now, take a breath in and lift the hips. And exhale as you lower down. Bring the feet close together. Let the insides of your feet touch. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling into pelvic lift again. Float your right leg up to tabletop and lower that down. And float the other leg up to tabletop and lower it down. Making sure you don't hike the hip. Making sure that one hip doesn't fall towards the floor or the other. You don't want your hips to become a seesaw. And let's now focus on the breath here. So you're going to exhale as you float the right leg up. Inhale as you lower that leg down. Exhale, float the left leg. And inhale, lower that leg down. Again, checking in with your neck and shoulders, making sure those are relaxed. Exhale, float the left. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, float the right. Keep the hips high. Inhale, lower that down. And exhale, float the left. And lower that down. Reach the knees forward and melt the spine down bone by bone. Excellent. Curl the tailbone underneath you. Lift the hips up again. Float the right leg up to tabletop. Lower the hips. Now press it up and down. And lift for 9. And lower. lift 8, and 7. You're going to exhale as you press the hips up. Inhale as you lower down. Make sure you're not hiking. 5, 4, exhale on the way up. 3, inhale on the way down. 2, and 1. Good. Lower the hips, lower the foot. Lift the hips up. Float your left leg up to tabletop. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. This is 9. We're counting down. And 8. 7. Make sure you're pressing the inside of the foot down, the outside of the foot down, and the heel. The heel should stay in contact with the floor, and your knee should reach over your toes. Your chest is relaxed. Your jaw is relaxed. Your entire foot is in contact with the floor. Lower the hips down and lower the foot down. Nice. You're done. See you later. Bye. Mwah.